Okay, so you broke your Swisher belt, didn't you? Same as me, 44-inch finish mower. Now, how are you going to get that back in there? Yes, I need to vacuum it up. All right, so first thing, you have to get it under the drive motor. Now, all the instructions will tell you to undo these bolts back here, but you make a nice tight little loop. You don't mind losing a little skin in the process. Watch out for this bar. So this bar is going to be your nemesis. There's nothing you can do unless you're a magician that you're not going to have to remove this, so we'll deal with that later. Meanwhile, if you use a little bit of squeezing and force, you can totally get that underneath that drive wheel without having to lift the motor plate, which is what everybody tells you. All right, so you got that one. Good job, you. It's going to go over the guide. This is your final position. This is the pulley in the middle that moves, tightens the belt. And so you're going to wrap around that one. Wrap around this little guide here. Sorry, need a camera person or a tripod. And then, of course, it goes back for our diagram through to the other side. This one. Stick it underneath. So you have a little more room to work with, and we can always tighten that later. Okay. Do I have my magic trick with me? Yes, I do. So the Swisher video tell you to remove this. Or if you're a dumbass and you lost your socket set like I have, just mark this one. Please don't forget to mark these, because dicking around with this is your whole weekend, because she's sensitive. Mark it on the back, but you're only going to remove this one bolt, because that's all we have to do. You have to pull this through here, get it under the belt, and you're home free. Let's see you in a minute. Okay, so you took that end nut off, and your swivel plate is now out of the way. Here's the fun part. Remember I mentioned a magic trick earlier? Aren't you glad you marked after this one? Because guess what? It's going to get in your way. So spin that back. Remember all that loose we put from the pulleys? Good. Throw that there. Okay, here comes the fun part. Gotta get that on the other side of, I don't mind a little bit of blood. On the other side of that, like that. Okay, nice. That's probably why they tell you to undo this one, because you don't have to faff around here. But that one's a lot harder to undo, so up to you. Do that one if you have the right tools. And then with a decent tug from the back, this will pop under here. This will lay nice and flat down there. Reassemble that. Put this around all of your pulleys and reassemble. We'll see you in a minute.